Well, empty houses owned by Caltrans became shelter for unhoused people during the pandemic. And now one man is resisting eviction after staying in one of the state-owned homes for too long. He tells KCAL's Luzdelia Caballero what he plans on doing next.
They are peaceful, non-violent.
Protesters drawing the line, stopping deputies from evicting 70-year-old Benito Flores.
I'm going to fight the eviction.
He calls himself a reclaimer.
Because they are reclaiming a place to live.
Flores has been living in this Caltrans-owned home in El Sereno for roughly 5 years. It's one of dozens of homes that sat vacant for decades because of a proposed 710 freeway expansion that never happened.
Caltrans have 170 houses empty for 20 years. Why? That is an absurdity.
Would you be able to survive in the street?
I want to die in the street because I got diabetes. I chose to die here, die as a martyr to call the attention about the housing problem.
Before living here, Flores was living in his car for more than a decade and eventually seized a vacant home during the pandemic. Then he says he moved here after reaching a lease agreement with the Housing Authority of the City of Los Angeles, or HACLA. That agreement came to an end 2 years ago.
I am an elder who is getting evicted.
Flores says HACLA violated the agreement by not providing him housing prior to the eviction notice. HACLA tells us they gave Flores referrals to multiple affordable housing sites, including an emergency housing voucher, but that he refused.
Telling that they offered me permanent housing and that I rejected it. Also,
Did you reject it? Did they offer it?
of course, no.
Flores says he'll resist arrest until the end, but not from the ground.
I made a cabin on the top of the tree, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to wait for the sheriff there.
HACLA says it still wants to avoid locking out any of the so-called reclaimers, adding it's offered financial settlements. Flores, though, still hopeful he'll be able to stay.
We have the right to live here. We have the right to purchase the properties under the Roberti law.
At this point, only time will tell if that is a possibility. In El Sereno, Luzdelia Caballero, KCAL News.